Hey fellow YouTubers, welcome to Actar's Figure Reviews, where we'll be reviewing the latest and greatest anime figures. So stick around and enjoy. This program was not brought to you by Geneon Entertainment, but Fate Stay Night was, so please, watch it! Hey fellow YouTubers, today on Actar's Figure Reviews, we're going to have a little follow-up video for my Figma Saber review, which is of course my previous video. I'm having this little follow-up video to explain to you guys more in depth the different accessories that she comes with, specifically her two swords. So without further ado, let's just get into the follow-up video itself. I can call this a review. So this is her first sword, and this sword was the one where she started off in the series. This is not her true sword, but a different sword that she uses because she lost the Excalibur for some reason. I can't remember what's the reason. This sword, you can see that it's very well detailed. It's fantastic. The painting is spot on. Let's just see, we have this little blue jewel in the front, and also we have a lot of little intricate words that have been carved into the blade itself. For the hilt, we see this red jewel, another red dot over here. The hilt is gold with blue detailing, and on the handle itself, we can see this circular pattern of gold over here. Very nice, very detailed. And the hilt, the scabbard of this sword is even more detailed. We see that it is gold, it has this maroonish leather color, it's blue, and we can see more red details, and other molded bits. And there's something I've got wrong in the previous video, is that I said that the sword was, I don't know whether I said this, but originally my sword couldn't fit all the way through, so it was somewhat like this, and after I seriously forced it in, it actually went all the way in, which is what it's supposed to be. So originally my sword was like that, and now it's like that. I have no idea why it couldn't fit in the first place, but now it fits perfectly, and it's not loose at all. I said it was loose in the previous video, but it's not loose at all. But this come out very easily, and none of the paint is scratched at all. Okay, so let's just move on to the second sword. So this is Excalibur and its scabbard, the legendary sword which could blind the how many armies in the original Legend of the Sword in the Stone, or the sword that the lady of the lake gave to Arthur. Because there are so many interpretations of the story, we'll just forget about that for the time being, and let's just continue with the review. This sword, as we can see, is different, and it's not as detailed as the original sword, but although that was in the design and it's no fault of the figure at all, See that the painting is very spot on. Silver is very well painted. It's very well coated, very smooth, very even coating, and there are words etched onto the blade itself over here. And the hilt again is gold and with a blue detailing. But other than that, there's nothing else to note on this sword. So this is the fabled Scabbit of Excalibur, which could prevent any man from dying and heal mortal injuries. The one that the Shiro possessed. And you can see the painting again is very spot on. See all the lines that have been crisscrossing. None of the paint is scratched except maybe for the side, but that is also very well done. It's very straight, no scratches. Then also we have some words etched on over here. It's not really words, but more like those markings. And of course you have a white jewel over here with more blue detailing. And of course the sword fits in the hole over here, like so. I decided to also go in depth about the detail of the figure because I want to show you that we should not discriminate against action figures because they do have the same level of quality that normal completed models come with. So let's just get into the details of the figure itself. So here we have Saber. She can see the details of her gauntlet over here. You can see that each of the individual fingers and finger pieces of the armor are actually carved, molded into place. Her gauntlet, see each of the individual bolts and each of the individual gauntlet pieces that make up her gauntlet. Very nice. Although they are not articulated, they are still really a sight. Very beautiful, I should say. So we can see her main chest piece over here. You can see that they're actually blue detailing. They're very well painted. Nothing has been scratched. There's no scratch marks. The paint has not chipped off at all. See that the armor also has those black highlights, black lines that detail the individual pieces of armor that actually give her freedom of movement. Very good. We see that. Let me just bring the figure up over here. 1 second. Just grab the figure. Alright. We see that these pieces are also very well sculpted. These pieces are actually separate from this. So we also have the movement, which I've gone through in the previous video. And since I've got her in a pose I want, I don't really want to move the figure anymore. So this is a soft plastic, and although it's a soft PVC, they have not skimped on the details. It looks really like a cloth. There's gold highlights, the gold highlights on the soft, and the silver. These silver pieces over here, the paint really stays on. It's very good, although not as well defined or as bright as you say the colors are on the normal plastic PVC, but it's still pretty accurate and still pretty good. Very nice. There's no paint rubbing off anywhere, and on the back we see that also no expense has been left to detail the back, although probably nobody is going to see the back. And we have the golden highlights that reach all the way up to here. These holes are actually to give her movement, give the figure itself movement. Other than that, the silver painting is again fantastic. See that it's extremely realistic. For her hair, although the front piece is removable, you can hardly tell that it is. Her face also, look at that. It's just so natural. You really don't think that this is a action figure at all. Even the joints for the Figma human figures, they're actually very inconspicuous. So that's especially for the Figma human figures, because for the Revoltech human figures, the joints are much more noticeable. So I think that personally, if you want to get Figma Saber, you should, or Figure of Saber I should say, should really get this version, because I believe that this version is one of the best, if not the best, Figure of Saber ever crafted. So this has been Actar. See you on the next episode. This is Actar, and thanks for watching.